It is an honor to stand here tonight, not only as a graduating student, but as someone who once stepped into this university with nothing familiar, and now is living with everything that truly matters. And before anything else, I want to begin with the two words that quietly carried many of us here. Bahala na. Very familiar, very Filipino. Two words we often said without thinking. Bahala na sa exam bukas, bahala na sa reporting mamaya, bahala na kung anong mangyari, bahala na basta subukan. At start, it sounded like uncertainty. But looking back now, I realize it was never surrender. It was survival. It was courage disguised as calmness. It was faith without full understanding. When I first entered Bicol University, I was alone. No familiar faces, no friends waiting, no comfort of knowing someone would guide me through everything. Just me, my dreams, and a campus that felt too big for someone like me. I remember walking through the gates thinking quietly, makakayanan ko ba to? And when there was no answer, I whispered to myself, bahala na. And maybe that is where many of our stories begin. Not with confidence, but with uncertainty. Some of us entered excited, some entered afraid, some entered carrying invisible burdens no one else could see. Some were already tired before the journey even began. But all of us shared one thing. We kept going, even when we were unsure, even when we were scared, even when we were breaking inside. And slowly, something changed. The unfamiliar became familiar. The lonely days became routine, and the routine became home. Every morning, that simple moment at the gate, good morning, ma'am, or good morning, sir, to the guards who saw us every single day, thank you. You may not realize it, but your presence became part of our stability. A small greeting that quietly told us, you are safe here, keep going. Every classroom discussion where we tried to sound confident even when we were not. Every reporting where our hands were shaking, voices trembling, but we still stood in front anyway. Every group work that started with confusion and ended with bahala na basta matapos. Every deadline we thought we could not survive but did. Every sleepless night, every breakdown we hid behind silence, every okay lang ako that was not always true. And in between of all of that, something beautiful happened. We found people, classmates who became friends, friends who became family, and strangers who slowly became home. But not all journeys here are the same, and I want to honor that. To our working students, those who came to class after long shifts, exhausted but present, this victory is yours. You proved that fatigue is not failure. Give yourself a big tap on the back. You made it through days na hindi nakikita ng iba. You survived more than what you showed. To our student leaders, those who carried responsibility beyond themselves, serving even when tired, this victory is yours. You led even when no one saw the weight you carried, and even through criticisms that sometimes went below the belt. Pahinga ka sandali sa sarili mo. You showed up when it was easier to step back. You carried people while silently carrying yourself too. To our ate and kuya, who chose to delay or slow down for the sake of family, this victory is yours. Your sacrifice was love and action. Give yourself credit, hindi ka nahuli. Pinili mo lang muna ang pamilya mo at kung may pipiliin ka ulit, pipiliin mo pa rin sila, and that is strength. To those who were delayed, not because you lack ability, but because life demanded more from you. This victory is yours too. You are not late. You are right on time. Huminga ka ng malalim, hindi ka naiwan. You survived timing that was never easy, and you still arrived. To those who almost gave up, but stayed anyway, this victory is yours too. And maybe the quietest battles deserve the loudest recognition. Now, I want you to pause for yourself. If no one has told you lately, I am proud of you. Be proud of yourself. You stayed when quitting felt easier, at yun ang pinakamatinding panalo. To those who are products of broken families, and to those who were raised by solo parents who had to play both mother and father, working twice as hard, loving twice as much, just to make sure we could stay in school. This victory is yours too. I feel you because I myself, I'm a product of a broken family. And I know what it feels like to grow up with missing pieces. To understand love in different form, and to still show up every day even when something inside you feels incomplete. But maybe that is exactly why we are here. Not because our stories were perfect, but because even in brokenness, we chose to continue. I'm proud of you. You carried more than what people could see, and you still showed up and made it here. And that alone is already a victory. To all of us, we were not perfect students. We were not always strong. We were not always okay, but we stayed. We tried, we continued, and somehow we made it here. But of course, this journey would not have been possible without the people who walked with us, guided us, and believed in us when we could not fully believe in ourselves. To our professors, thank you for shaping not just our minds, but our discipline, values, and resilience, for believing in us even when we struggle to believe in ourselves. And today, I would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the professors of the Teacher Education Department, to Ma'am Sally, our department head. Thank you for going beyond your role. You were not only a leader to us, but a mother figure who guided, reminded, and cared for us in ways we will always remember. Thank you so much, ma'am. To Ma'am Dean, our beloved PATFIT teacher and a very supportive Dean, thank you for making our college life more meaningful, especially during our freshman year. The PATFIT dance competition will always be one of the highlights of our journey. A memory we will forever carry with pride and joy. Thank you, ma'am. To Sir Pet, thank you for always seeing potential in me. Even in moments when I doubted myself, thank you for pushing me to become better and for believing that I could do more. Thank you, sir. To Ma'am A, Ma'am Bebs, Ma'am Magdasok, Ma'am Kapate, Ma'am Rebs, Ma'am Tinay, Ma'am Salinel, Ma'am Silang, Ma'am Tanggin, Ma'am AJ, Ma'am Marvy, Ma'am Maricar, Sir Satimbre, Sir Belbes, and Sir Ed. Thank you so much po. We know that your classrooms will never be the same without us, just as we will always carry the lessons and memories you shared with us. I'm sure you will miss us inside the faculty room as much we will miss you. Thank you so much po, Ma'am and Sir. And to two very important professors who may not have been my subject teachers, but became part of my journey in a deeper way, Sir Hilutin and Sir Ben. Thank you. You became advisors, mentors, and father figures in our organizations close to my heart. Your guidance went beyond academics, and we will always be grateful for your presence in our college life. Thank you, everyone. You were not just part of our education, you were part of our becoming. To our university personnel, the guards, maintenance staff, office workers, and behind the scenes heroes, thank you. You were part of our everyday life, even if we rarely said it. Today, we say it with full hearts. You mattered in this journey. Thank you so much po. To our teachers from elementary and high school, thank you so much for being the foundation upon which our dreams were built, for teaching us the lessons, values, and disciplines that prepared us for the journey ahead. The success we celebrated today traces its roots back to your classrooms. Thank you for helping shape who we are and who we continue to become. To my senior high school advisor, Coach Hazel, you're probably watching from live. Thank you for being part of who I am today. Thank you for your constant guidance, support, and for never forgetting to check on me. I will always be grateful for everything you've done. To our classmates and friends, thank you for the laughter after exams, the shared notes, the group chats, the kaya mo yan messages that carried us more than we admit. To my beloved English classmate, as your Black president, I am beyond proud of us who made it through together through deadlines, sunod-sunod na demo, pressure, puyat, at lahat ng challenges as one Black. I will always be proud of what we have become. To my best of friends, you're probably watching from live. Thank you. You proved that distance really doesn't matter because I always felt your support from day one until today. To my newfound college friends, Erica, Andrea, Atitin, Jana, Mika, Fiona, Mary Joy, Joyce, Arbo, Salem, RJ, Alexa, Morgan, Kuya Virman, Kuya Nico, Kuya Melvs, Ate Hazel, Chances, Casey, and John Mark. Thank you for making my college life more bearable, fun, and full of adventure. I honestly would not have survived college without your presence. Thank you for being my family here in BU Polangui. To my orgs babies, Kerwin, Janelle, Christian, Lee, Son, Princess, and Reina, thank you. You've grown so much and I am proud of you. Continue to lead with passion and heart. I will always be here to support you. And of course, to my partner sa pagod when it comes to leading events, Salem, thank you. I am truly grateful to have shared countless responsibilities, stressful preparations, and victories with you. They always called us the best tandem, and I am proud of what we have built together. Thank you for always supporting me and everything. And to our parents, guardians, families, and loved ones, this diploma may carry our names, but it carries your sacrifices too. Behind every graduate seated here is someone who chose to believe in us, someone who prayed for us, someone who supported us, someone who sacrificed so that we could sit here today. This moment belongs to you as much as it belongs to us. And to my fellow graduates, when this ceremony ends and you finally find your parents, guardians, families, or loved ones in the crowd, give them a hug, hold their hands, tell them thank you, and tell them how much you love them. Because while we often celebrate the diploma, we sometimes forget the people who made it possible. Today is not only a celebration of our achievements, it is also a celebration of their sacrifices, their patience, their prayers, and their unwavering faith in us. So before this day ends, let them know that this victory is theirs too. To my family, thank you so much for your love, encouragement, and presence throughout my college journey. To Tito Jaime, thank you for supporting me and for treating me like your own child. You are one of the reasons why I'm standing here today. To the two most important women in my life, my mama and Lola, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your endless love, support, and countless sacrifices that often went unseen. Thank you for always believing in me and for never failing to show how proud you are of every achievement, big or small. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. Fellow graduates, today is not only a celebration of achievements, it is a celebration of resilience because if there is one thing college taught us, it is this. Life will never give us complete certainty. There will always be moments when we do not know what comes next. Moments when we feel lost. Moments when the path ahead seems unclear. And perhaps that is why Bahala na became such a familiar phrase. Not because we were careless, not because we stopped trying, but because after doing everything we could, we learned to trust ourselves enough to take the next step. And now, I want to return to the beginning. Bahala na. Because for a long time, that was all we had. But today, I understand it differently. Bahala na was never weakness. It was quiet courage. It was trusting yourself enough to move forward without guarantees. It was saying, I don't know everything, but I will try anyway. And now, as we stand on the edge of a new chapter, many of us are once again asking question, what comes next? Will I succeed? Will I find my purpose? Will I be okay? The truth is, I don't think any of us have all the answers. But 4 years ago, we didn't have all the answers either. Yet, here we are. We made it. So before I end, I would like everyone to do something. Think about the biggest challenge you overcame to be here today. Maybe it was financial hardship. Maybe it was self-doubt. Maybe it was grief. Maybe it was failure. Maybe it was simply surviving one difficult day at a time. Now, I want you to look around. You survived it. You are here. You made it. And perhaps, for the last time as students, let us say together the praise that carried us through countless deadlines, examinations, presentations, and uncertainties. Sabay-sabay po nating sabihin ang salitang bahala na. In 1, 2, 3. Ayan. Bahala na. Because from this day forward, bahala na no longer means I don't know if I can. It now means I will try, I will continue, I will move forward. So wherever life take us next, new paths, new responsibilities, new dreams, may we carry this with us. We do not need full certainty to move forward. We only need courage, faith, and hope. And sometimes, just 2 words, bahala na. Congratulations, class of 2026. And thank you, Bicol University, for becoming our home and in ways we never expected but will always carry with us. Maraming salamat po and congratulations.